Hey everyone. Okay, before I start, I just want to say this. No, that's my phone. Say this because I thought it was very funny. I have this friend, right, that I work with, and he told me this really fucked up dream, and he wanted me to interpret it for him, and I did. And I think it was a bad idea because I know what the dream means, and it had me in it. And I think he has a thing for me. Yeah. Just in case anyone's ever had that happen before, you don't know if you want to tell them what the dream means or tell them and then have everything be really awkward. And, whatever. But anyway, so I thought I'd tell you that because I thought it was funny. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was actually something that one of my subscribers just wanted me to talk about and that I feel pretty strongly about. Um, it was Lawrence 1211. Um, I I'm not a huge environmentalist, but I do like support the environment. I don't know. I'm not like you know, I don't recycle all the time. I don't know. I used to be really good about that stuff. Anyway, I recycle, but I don't really conserve water a lot. I try to, but I mean, it's really hard sometimes, just if you have a different lifestyle than other people. I know conserving things also saves money. Like if you don't use as much water, you don't pay as much for your water bill. You wear more sweaters in the wintertime. You conserve heat. You save money. Um, I mean, the less things you use and the more alternative options you use, the more money you save. All that good stuff. About global warming, yes, I believe in global warming, and I believe it is coming faster than anyone would have thought. Because I will tell you, I live in central Illinois, United States, okay? This is what happened last week, okay? We had probably two 60 to 70 degree weather days in a row. Next day, this isn't for exact, but this is pretty much what it was. The next day, it rained, right? But it was also like 40 degrees, 30 degrees. So it was really cold, like freezing rain. Next day, it was like 50, 65 degrees out. I swear to you on this, the other day, probably 2, 3 days ago, it was fine outside. I mean, the sun was shining. It was a little, brisk. It was cool outside. I'm shopping in the store, and I look out the window, and it's fucking snowing. Yes, in the beginning of April. It's been spring for like 2 weeks now. Why is it snowing? And then, okay, so the way the snow fell down, it was literally, it was literally sunny outside. You turn around and turn back around outside, it was snowing. I mean, it was just like downpour. I don't know the word for blizzard like snow. And then it did that for like 5 minutes and then went away. And then probably like 4 hours later, it did it again. Just out of nowhere. I didn't even think the fucking news said anything about it. They probably couldn't predict that fucking shit. It was crazy. Yeah, I think global warming is coming. Nobody really realizes it, but the states and continents up north are getting colder. Florida's getting more humid. Texas and Arizona is all getting hotter and drier out. You know, I mean, it's just, and it's not even they're colder and hotter. It's just the weather is so inconsistent. Like, it'll be cold one day, it'll be hot the next day. Like, I literally wore shorts one day and had to wear a coat the next day. I mean, really. I mean, and yes, I do believe that people have been contributing to the global warming thing. And if you don't believe it, that's fine. I mean, people have been saying for centuries that, it's gonna happen eventually. Well, maybe so, but I don't think it would have happened as fast if people weren't here, you know? If people just didn't care. Because back then, they don't care about that shit. So, it just piled on faster until, like a few years ago, they're like, oh shit, global warming is here. They actually started seeing it with their own two eyes. So, yeah. But that's what I have to say about the environment, all that bullshit. I love the planet. This is my logic, If you don't take care of the planet will die, and you will have nowhere to live. Think about it. Because I watched this video, The Inconvenient Truth, which I love that movie. And I watched it with a bunch of younger kids. And I actually heard someone say, they're like, you're like, that's a stupid fucking movie, fuck the planet. I'm like, really? You really just said fuck the planet? I want to punch people in the face for saying that. I'm just like, where do you think you're living right now? Then a lot of them are just like, I'm not going to be around when the planet dies anyway. Probably not, because most likely people will probably be extinct before the planet dies anyway. So, but that is my 2 cents. 2 cents about the environment. Comment, rate, all that jazz. But thank you for listening, and message me for more topics. Thanks, bye.